Hello guys, welcome to my stream. Hello guys.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody, and
but
welcome
it is
to today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. He's gone forward. Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Danger averted for now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rodri. Still goalless at the moment. Bellingham makes the interception. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, and he's asking too much with that.
What kind of pass is this in the football?
Roberto Carlos.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do. And probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excelled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread neatly. Keeper's ball. There's a probing ball. This is promising. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Batistuta. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bellingham.
This is actually quite a courageous move and highlight ambitious.
Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
Vivian able to go into the corner. And it's not direct from corner.
Climbs up big! He delivered all right!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
There will be 1 minute added
A
time.
wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So
So
the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
To give your support to our
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Haaland! That's really well cleared.
What a fit, man. What a fit.
A mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos. Oh, smashing header!
What a save,
Hits it again, but still no joy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Well, the first goal came from this. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Haaland certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Oh no circumventing this opponent.
For this match with
Roberto Carlos, so
70,987.
deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
So, third corner of the game. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, their fourth corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
No, that's been intercepted. Batistuta. And that's another good win of the ball. And now the breakaway. Haaland. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Rivaldo. And the goalkeeper's got a good try his luck. Rodri gets it clear. And he's got the beating of his man. Batistuta. Cleared without complication.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Dembele.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Oh, what a climb! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a save, man, what a save.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 10,
That tackle was certainly sturdy.
Number 11,
Whistle's not, that's a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Number 8, Iniesta. Number 13, Pedri. Substitutions taking place.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a sweet ball that. Batistuta. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So we're up and running. Oh, there's a probing ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rivaldo. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Can he get it through? Great chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Oh, easy pickings there. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ødegaard. Palmer. And he's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Haaland. Ruben Neves. Bellingham. And it's Ruben Neves. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rivaldo. Bellingham.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Bellingham with a beautifully timed run.
Indicated.
Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Around the stadium is strictly
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
De Jong gets a foot in here. Ødegaard. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Palmer. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Mbappe. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Bellingham. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Rivaldo really added the width there thanks to his...
Climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
The attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
150.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bellingham, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No way through. Palmer. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Messi. Thinks one through. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedri looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Messi. Ødegaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Palmer. Number 15, Pedri.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Number 14, Maradona. Number 10, De Bruyne.
Pass is short and sharp.
Substitution in progress.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 23,
Now it's Haaland.
coming on the
Haaland
field.
gets snagged
Number
offside.
18, Neymar.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Quality ball. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Rivaldo, and here's Haaland. De Jong gets across to intercept that.
Added time.
De Bruyne. And the number on the board is 3. And here's Rivaldo. Maradona. Maradona is steaming forward. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Maradona. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it
everybody,
is the
and
week's
welcome
most
to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Adams can get it clear. And Messi! Oh, he's caught him in or out. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
After 7 minutes is
So a breakthrough
Number 10.
already.
Lionel Messi.
Heracles
Messi.
finding their passes
Lionel
in towards the
Messi.
back stick. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Firmino. And it's Bale. Del Piero. Del Piero! He's got away with one there. They get a throw in. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And back to the keeper they go. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Del Piero. And it's Scholes. Batistuta. Oh, he's going for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Now to play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Half an hour played now. And it's Rivaldo. Chouameni gets over and intercepts. Heracles look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter.
Batistuta! Oh no, this does not look good. It's Scholes! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Bale, Firmino, Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
2 added minutes has been
That looks a
indicated.
cracking ball. That's a decent clearance. This possibly the last play of the half. goals with the short one. Now this could be a chance.
And the shot!
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Now it's Haaland. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Now it's Rivaldo.
That's good play from him.
No, he is not giving anything away. He has found a way through. Big chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
So what can they make of this? Belletti. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Tries to get it clear. Bale.
The attendance for this match was
And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Heracles can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Well, they can break here. Failed. And it's Del Piero. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Heracles clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Number 21, Ruben Neves. Coming on to replace him is number 6.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is a brilliant interception. Look at the space here. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 17, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
That is good alertness.
Number 23, De Bruyne. Number 7,
Messi.
Beckham.
And
Substitution in
Messi!
progress.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for...
Conte! And that's a real chance missed. Adams. Guardiola. Haaland has found the net here, of course. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. The less said about that pass, the better. He won't be happy with that one.
Has been indicated.
Messi. Del Piero looking to get on the end of this. And it's Messi. Cleared without complication. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Rivaldo.
It's Rivaldo! Big moment! Massive goal! Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ruben Neves. Now it's Rivaldo. Moved on forwards. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Luis Suarez. And the shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose.
Big header! Boom header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That has been cut short. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ruben Neves. Rivaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Filippo Inzaghi. Out of play for a goal kick. Taken back almost at once. Bellingham. Played into space out wide. Haaland! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Costa Curta gathers from the goal kick. Van der Vaart. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Inzaghi. Well read. And the danger is averted. Haaland. Now it's Rivaldo. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Luis Suarez. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. There to retrieve it. Showing great feet there. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Lings in across. He's got goal. What a wonderful goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great ball, and he shapes to shoot! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
And
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Located by the entrance gate.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Rafael van der Vaart. Number 14, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 18, Suarez. Coming on the field, number 8, Messi. Number 21, David Villa. Number 17, Didier Drogba. Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. Bellingham. Haaland. Beckham. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beckham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Costa Curta. And here's Maradona. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maradona. Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. And it's Maradona. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. Busquets kept his eye on it, and he's there.
The attendance for
Now
this
it's
match
Stoichkov.
was 72,300.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, and here's Beckham. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Liverpool take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Fiddles it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, super find. Oh, well played. Heading backwards.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Maradona. Haaland! Busquets with the clearance.
Look,
that could spell trouble. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately... Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Really has the confidence and skills to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was...
Has a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Bellingham. And it's Rivaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rivaldo. Oh, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's taking... Oh no, this does not look good. Shot a goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. He's gone forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Up for a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Haaland. And he's let fly! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Messi. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rodri deals with that comfortably. Rice, not the most accurate pass. And here's Rivaldo. Rivaldo going face to face with his great rival.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bellingham. Oh, he's Bellingham!
The attendance for this
Oh,
match was
fine stop from the keeper.
70,987.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Mbappe. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Koundé. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's it! He scores! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Substitution on the field. Number 21, Ruben Neves. Number 11.
So, time for changes
Rivaldo.
on both sides, actually.
Number 17.
So the first
Mbappe.
goal of the game.
Number 10.
Listen, when it comes to goals,
Messi.
Peter, in this team,
Number
he's always the
22,
#1 contender, and he's done it again.
Coming on the field, number 16, Target. Number 20.
Oh, what a ball!
Neymar.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. It's Iniesta! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Now it's Neymar.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, and he's through the middle. And this Batistuta! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
And he's lost his man here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for
There
one
will be
last
5
play.
minutes added time.
Now it's Haaland. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's got away. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Haaland picking up the man of the match. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. And they've got rid.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's managed to get rid. Now it's Del Piero.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Del Piero. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that's well seen too. Del Piero. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So it is still 0-0. Bellingham. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Ruben Neves. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Del Piero. Chance to finish. Roberto Carlos. Ruben Neves. Messi. Now it's Bellingham. He's looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
Oh, that's well spotted. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And now they can clear their lines. Bellingham. Half-time getting close now. Adams gets across to intercept that. It's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. That is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rivaldo.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprised.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Del Piero. Number 22.
And we're off again.
Mbappe.
Well, I
Number
suppose from a
9,
defensive perspective,
Messi.
Peter, neither manager
Number
can be too
23,
unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Number 20, Batistuta.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
13, Beckham.
Roberto Carlos.
Number 42.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, he made it look...
Great hit! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that save.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
The attendance
Bellingham.
for this match was 71,898.
And here's Haaland. And that has been clubbed away. Nice control. He's done well to get that clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Baresi gets it away. And Messi! And the lead stays intact, just.
Messi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
He's through here. And he's managed to get free. Haaland. Oh, well played, well played. And he thumps it clear. And he was quick to react. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Rivaldo. And that's aimed in. Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
De Bruyne has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And he can clear it away. Struck first time.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separate. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
and
joined us
welcome
for
to
this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Mbappe. Neymar. And now they can clear their lines. Dimitrio Albertini, another vintage Italian midfield maestro.
And one of the early pioneers of the withdrawn playmaker role that we see so much of these days.
Yeah, it's become de rigueur.
Yeah, we're talking pivotal presence with this guy.
He could be in here. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi goes short. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. Oh, that's neat. He's got soul. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rivaldo, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Ruben Neves. A real chance if he can get through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Oh, he's been caught napping! That pass isn't the best. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Albertini. And that's been won straight back. Neymar, and it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Messi. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's gone loose. Messi. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. Played back in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Neymar. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Adams. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Hernandez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Adams. Paraguay appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe.
The attendance for this match
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
150.
And he can clear it away.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's a goal kick.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And now they can clear their lines. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Roberto Carlos. He's had a hit! He has done it! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Number 22.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, his appreciation.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Number 20. Kylian Mbappe.
Paraguay have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you take back again. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. Albertini. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Paraguay, good effort from distance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi, there's the shot! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Chance! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as new. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. He's in plenty of space here, and he's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's... and the keeper couldn't hold it. There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neatly clipped into space, and that's a superb pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Mike Schneider. And the shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Now it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a little off target. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Stood up well to him there. Decent progress down the left. Heads it! Back in once more. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Has a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Big chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the 2 sides is the happier. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's had a shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Coming on the
And
field
the action is back underway.
Number 22,
Beckenbauer. Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Schneider. And that's another good win of the ball. A real chance if he can get through. Has a look and has a go. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Mbappe, he has found a way through. Oh, nice touch. And instinctively right there!
The attendance for this match.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi, good driving run. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, their first. Roberto Carlos with the strider shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Ruben Neves. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi thinks one through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Barcelona could counter here. And he welcomes it in. Schneider. Schneider unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's been picked out. And that has been clubbed away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And it's played forward. Costa Curta simply refused to be outdone there. Schneider. Messi. Spread out to the left. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party opening added time. And for a moment, time stood. That's at the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone loose. He's looking to set free a runner. Haaland! There it is! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Fiddles it through. That is a great pick out. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Costa Curta. They get a throw in. Mbappe. David Villa. Now it's Eto'o. Great position here. Messi. And it's Messi. Now it's Bellingham. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, what a... And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Bellingham. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. That is a great ball. And he's there to get it away. Throw in. Bellingham. Kante wins the duel this time. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Rivaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's gone looking for safety. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Roberto Carlos. And he skips past his man. Ruben Neves. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Rivaldo. He's had a shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
David Villa. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, well played. Has a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution in progress.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Rivaldo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, it's come loose. Looks for the finish. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Number 17.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 21. Ruben Neves.
Schneider.
Coming on the field. Number 7.
And it's Beckham.
Number 23. De Bruyne.
Well, yet another
Number
interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Beckham standing over it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rivaldo in acres of space out wide. And he's there to retrieve it. 4 extra minutes added on, and he's managed to get free. Finds himself. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly...